Your night routine is so important for setting yourself up for success for your morning routine. So here's exactly how you're gonna set yourself up for success with 10 healthy habits for a perfect, I'm telling you, perfect night routine that you're gonna look forward to every single day. I preach about morning routines all the time because morning routines are very much so my favorite time of the day, number one, but they're so important for setting the tone for how productive your day is. But truthfully speaking, your night routine is actually what's going to set you up for success to have that good morning routine in the first place. So I feel like everybody sleeps on how important a good night routine is. That's exactly why I wanted to create this video, because I know the healthy habits that have literally changed my life in my night routine, and this is exactly how you're going to also change your life. If you're new here, my name is Brianna. I do lots of lifestyle, motivational type content to inspire you guys to live your best life. We're on this journey together, and this video is a part of my new self-growth series I started here on YouTube, which you can check out next. It'll also be in the description box. We are on the road to 20k besties, so I would love for you guys to join the fam, because now that you're watching this video, we are locked in. Grab a drink, grab a snack, grab some pen and paper. You're going to be taking notes because you're going to start implementing these habits tonight. Number one is having structure. Having structure throughout your whole day, and like literally planning out your day in a schedule format is going to help so much, because when you have the structure, it's not just like that your night routine is only okay right before you're going to bed. For me, a night routine typically starts when I'm done with my work day. So if you have like a 9 to 5 job, that would mean that your night routine kind of starts at that point once you're done, because it's a full routine. It's not just, okay, I'm showering and I'm going to bed, like that's my night routine. Absolutely not. I don't know about you, but ever since I was younger, I've always loved having like a structured day-to-day routine, kind of like when you're in school. And that's why I also love doing like time block days. Even though I work from home, it just helps me stay on task and stay focused, and I just like following that type of stuff. Obviously going with the flow here and there is okay, but for the most part you want to have structure in your day so that you know when your night routine starts every single day, and it's not just like, oh, I'm doing this and this, and that's so easy for you to just fall off all your healthy habits that you're working towards, you know, improving upon and building the habits for in the first place. So just know that a night routine is a whole process, and it's going to be something that you do on a consistent basis so that you can actually stay with it and not just fall off here and there, and then you're never going to get to seeing those results that you want to see because you're staying up till 1 a.m. and things like that. Number two, fueling your body at night is obviously just as important. You know, you have your full eating schedule, whatever that is, but I love a yummy dinner. I mean, who doesn't, right? And whether you're cooking for yourself or if you live at home, like I still live at home with my parents. So for the most part, you know, my mom will be cooking dinner. Sometimes I'll cook dinner, sometimes my brother will cook dinner, sometimes we'll get takeout. But this is something that I've been so used to growing up in general, is having a consistent dinner time. And it is nice to sit and eat with my family too on an everyday basis for the most part. So just having that to look forward to, and just having that time frame dedicated to just being present, eating a good dinner, and also not eating too late. For me, that is something that's huge, because especially for digesting your food, you never want to be eating super late at night, because then you're going to straight to laying down. So I really recommend eating at a good reasonable time, whatever that means for you. Obviously, like I said, everyone's schedule is a little bit different. Plan out things, or even meal prep, or have certain things set up so that you can have dinner at a reasonable time, so that after you eat you have time to digest and do all your other things, so that by the time you are ready to lay down, you know, you don't feel bloated or you don't feel like super stuffed. It also helps with cues too, because I find that I'm always getting hungry around the same time, so it all just works out and it all becomes its own routine. And that's what I love, honestly, because as you build these things, as you get your body used to certain routines, it's just like clockwork. Number three is your night shift. So this is your closing shift. I don't know if you guys have seen on TikTok or any social media platforms, but your closing night shift is where you're going to be cleaning up after yourself after dinner, doing the dishes, loading the dishwasher, maybe wiping down the surfaces. Like, I cannot think of a worse idea than just letting it all pile up till later, till tomorrow even, because when you think about it, when you procrastinate these little tasks, you're making your tomorrow even harder than what it should be at the end of the day. Because when you put these things off and, like, you know, in the moment you're just like, I don't feel like I could, you know, sit down and relax or whatever, you can still do all those things, because you're just convincing yourself that it's actually hard and gonna take time, when really, once you just stay focused, clean the dishes, whatever, it's actually not as bad in the first place, and it actually won't even take you that long. And once you're done, like, you're done with it, you have a clean space, your house isn't smelling like food, so throw out the garbage. Just have that closing shift every single day, because also that sets yourself up for success, and just, it honestly makes your life easier, because because then every Sunday or every weekend, you're gonna have a bigger reset, bigger decluttering to do than if you would have just taken the steps on a day-to-day basis to tidying up. Obviously, you can do like the surface level cleaning every single week on Sunday or whatever the case is, but on an everyday basis, clean the dishes, throw out the garbage, like do those little like tidying up things. You could just set a timer, play some music, get it done, and I promise you, you will be done so quick. Next up is a routine in itself, but your self-care, skincare, body care routine, you need to make it a whole vibe for yourself. This just goes along with like romanticizing every single day. It's something that you should be doing every single night anyways, so just make it something that you look forward to. That's something that I love to do, and I just feel like it just makes you happier. You look forward to it, and you're also taking care of yourself, and you're putting yourself first. And it doesn't even have to be super extra on a day-to-day basis, because whatever self-care means to you, that's what it means to you. So I always love to play some music when I'm in the shower, just kind of like have a jam out session that just is like a feel good thing to do. You can set a candle, just like set the vibe, have it be super relaxing and calming. Just really take care of yourself, honestly. My skincare routine is very simple, yes, and my skin has come a long way, which I'm so grateful for, but honestly, those little moments of just having a nice shower after a long day, it feels just amazing, honestly. My favorite part is getting out of the shower and putting on a nice cute matching PJ set, and I just feel just so calm, so at peace, ready to continue my night routine, because like it doesn't end there, you know what I mean? And comment down below if you already like to listen to music while you shower. Like I feel like I'm on The Voice and I'm just like, yeah, I'm gonna get a 4-chair turn right now because I just feel like my voice sounds really good in the shower. Number 5 is a good one. It's like a reward system, which I've spoken about before in my other videos in the self-growth series. And this is also something that you'll be looking forward to on a day-to-day basis, whether that's starting a new series or watching a comfort show that you have, whatever it is, like sit down, watch an episode, watch 2 episodes, like whatever the time frame is for yourself. But having that to look forward to honestly makes me really excited, because I'm like, ooh, after I get all these things done, this is my reward. But this is something a little bit extra that you're gonna do, and it's really just like your time to do what you want to do. So for me, for example, a new season of Love Island started, so watching like a quick episode, I look forward to it. It's fun, it's lighthearted, it's nothing too serious, and it just takes my mind off of everything else for a moment, and I could just, you know, watch a show that I like to watch. And also for me, like my favorite comfort show that I can watch a million times is One Tree Hill. Comment down below your comfort show. If you haven't watched One Tree Hill, please freaking watch it, because it's my favorite show. And yeah, just find a show, find that time to either watch YouTube, or if you play video games, like I don't know, just like do anything that you want in this time frame, and you're gonna be so happy because you're just doing something that you love to do. If you have like a different hobby or things that you want to do, like coloring, whatever the case is, now's that reward time to do it, but after you get those other things done. The next one kind of goes along with what I said in the other one, but getting off your phone at a certain time and just no phone usage. Like if you're gonna be present watching your show, and this is what I mean by like being present, it's like not scrolling on social media and stuff. Like if you're watching YouTube or whatever, that's like one thing, like you're physically watching something, but just really put the phone away, just be present. Also for screen time too, it's not even just about consuming the media, it's also just having screen time really affects your sleep quality. And especially if you're somebody who like your mind is racing constantly, just I really recommend getting off your phone at a certain time and just kind of like locking your apps, and also making sure that your night setting is on, because the harsh blue light all day long is not freaking good. We're on our phone 24/7 anyways, so definitely highly recommend just like cutting the phone usage, you know what I mean? Cutting the consuming of everything, just give it a break at night. Number 7, this is the fun part. This is exactly what you're going to do to really set yourself up for success for the morning time. Now this is if you're waking up and you're going to the gym at 5 a.m., 6 a.m., whatever the case is, you are taking out your gym outfit, you are laying it out next to your bed so that when you wake up, there's no excuses. It is out, it is next to your bed, and you're gonna get dressed like this because you already have it out. Also taking out your work outfit, steaming it, ironing it, just getting it fully prepped so that again, you're setting your future self up for the morning to just get up, have your nice morning routine. You don't have to think about, oh my gosh, what am I wearing? What's the weather? Like do all of that at night. Check the weather, put out your outfit, pick what type of shoes you're gonna wear. Think about what you're gonna do to your hair. Set everything out so that when you wake up, you just have to go through the actions of doing it rather than prepping it first. Prepare your work bag, prepare your gym bag, prep your lunch if it's something that you can prep the night before, or think or write out what you're gonna, you know, pack for lunch. Write it out so that in the morning you don't again have to think think about it. You can just focus on the action of actually doing it. Also, writing out your to-do list for the next day, highly recommend. That is something that I do every single night now. Sometimes it was like it depended for me, but now I've actually been writing my to-do list every single day because I have like new systems in place for my routine and my schedules. So I always map out my time blocked schedule and like a little to-do list of like my priorities for the day. So write out your priorities and write out your full to-do list. This is going to change your life, I'm telling you right now, because it's one less thing you have to worry about in the morning. And like I said, you just start your day by knocking those things off of your to-do list. You're just more productive altogether because you set yourself up the night before. I love a good morning routine, and the key to a good morning routine starts with your night routine. It starts with all of the habits that I'm talking about, but specifically this tip and this step right here is like the bulk of it, honestly. Like this is the juiciness, this is the everything that you need to set yourself up for success. Trust me on this one. Number 8, we're going to be reflecting on our day, journaling, gratitude. That is so important at the end of the day. It really helps to just get things off of your chest. So a big one is just reflecting on how your day went. What did you do today? What felt good today? It's really good to be proud of yourself and have this gratitude, even because yes, every day like life can be just a lot stressful, this, that, but when you find things to be grateful for, it doesn't even have to be anything huge. It could just be waking up this morning. Like there's still things, even on a bad day, there's still things to be grateful for. And when you start diving deep into that, you're going to be so much happier within yourself, because you don't need to wait for these big moments to happen in order to be grateful just for everyday life. You know what I mean? So when you really get specific on your gratitude, reflecting on your day, like 1 or 2 or 3 good things that happened today, maybe 3 things that didn't really go your way and why, right? You can't really change it, it already happened, but just writing it down, just put it out there, and just even doing a mind dump as a whole, just letting your thoughts out, full good journal session, things that you might say out loud but you're writing it out on paper. It still feels pretty good to like let it out somewhere and have an outlet, especially if you're somebody whose mind maybe races at night. I know sometimes for me, if I have a lot on my mind and maybe I have a lot going like coming up, sometimes I get a little bit like anxious about it, or I'm excited, or even if I'm just like stressed about it, I like to write it out so that I'm not like just thinking about it constantly. It's not fully on my mind. And even doing meditation to relax yourself before sleep, there's so many videos out there and so many things that you can do for different types of meditations to relax your body, relax your mind, get your body ready to sleep. So doing all of this combined will really help you have a great night's sleep. Next one is creating a good sleep environment for yourself, getting it cozy, getting it ready for bed. So setting the tone for your sleep. Obviously, everyone wants to have a great night's sleep, and just you want to make sure that you're setting this consistent little environment for yourself, whether you like to sleep in the cold, maybe you have the AC on, or you like to have your pillows a certain way. Just like there's certain things that I do actually. It might sound like I'm a freak, but I always have like a certain pillow setup for myself that just works for me. Like if you like to hug a pillow, like I don't know, just get the vibe going for yourself. If you have like, for me, I have a sleep light in my hatch that is on a timer. So set those timers, set those things for yourself. Like I have the unwind setting, and then I have the setting that plays like the sleep music for like 20-35 minutes or so, and then it turns off by itself, but it's like the red light. So the red light is really good for before you sleep. I feel like I've heard that a bunch of times, and it's like just pretty relaxing. It's a little vibe that I like to do, and it's something that I'm consistent with. So it also is like signals to your body to like let it know, okay, it's time for bed, it's time to unwind. And I actually recently got in PR from L'Occitane. They had like a lavender mist for the room, and that is super relaxing. So if you have things like that, or maybe you don't and you want to try it out, let me know if you guys like it. Honestly, it's like just so peaceful and so calming, and I just honestly love my little sleep environment that I make for myself, and I'm just nice and cozy, and I'm just ready to have a good sleep because it just sets the tone for that. And you made it to the last one, which is having a good consistent sleep schedule, again, so that your body knows when it's time for bed. Your body will start to get tired at the same time every single day, which again helps you have better sleep, because if you're constantly fluctuating, one day you're going to bed at 1 a.m, one day you're going to bed at 10 p.m, like when you keep changing it up, your body is like, sometimes you're gonna be like, dang, I'm not tired and it's already 11 o'clock, but you're trying to go to sleep. And for me personally, whenever I'm not really tired and I try to force myself to go to sleep, it never works out for me. Like it never never works out for me, and I get so frustrated because I'm like, I need to go to bed, I want to have a good morning. But like, that's exactly why having this consistency is so important. So you want to have a consistent like alarm schedule for yourself, and you could do it on your iPhone. I do it on my Hatch too, but you can set your alarms for Monday through Friday, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Like if you have certain, I don't know, school hours or whatever. I honestly personally still recommend waking up at the same time, like especially during the weekdays. Even having a full routine of, okay, this is my alarm for when I wake up and this is the time I'm going to sleep every night. Those are both equally as important for your good morning routine and for a good night routine. So if I know that I'm waking up early, I like to be in bed personally, ready to sleep by 9:30, 9:45, 10 the latest. Like when I wake up every morning, it's kind of just natural to me. I even wake up sometimes without my alarm. And if you're somebody who struggles in the morning, set your alarm across the room. Set it so that when you have to wake up in the morning, you have to physically get up. But just the consistency overall with your sleep schedule is going to be really important for a good night routine on a daily basis, so that, like I said, your body knows that it's time to sleep. I know maybe to some it might sound silly, like, oh my gosh, a full night routine, like no. But when you want to level up, you want to have good routines, you want to be productive, you want to do all these things, I think having structure in your routines on a daily basis is the secret to just that, because it helps you for your day. Your maximum productivity throughout your day sets the tone. Like I said, your night routine sets the tone for your morning routine. Your morning routine sets the tone for your whole day, and the cycle continues. So start doing it, start implementing these healthy habits, and trust me, you're gonna change your life. Comment below what time you typically go to sleep, and comment down below what time you would like to go to sleep and what your night routine is like right now. Comment down below some of the things that you look forward to in your night routine. And my challenge to you is to set this routine for yourself. Start thinking of what time you're gonna start your night routine, what time you're gonna go to bed, and just start. It doesn't have to be perfect the first day, but once you start building it, the consistency will flow and you're gonna look forward to it. If you stay till the end, comment this emoji because you're a real one, and I love you guys all so much. Do not forget to subscribe if you haven't yet. Obviously turn on the bell so you get notified every single time I upload a new video, especially in my self-growth series. And like I said before, we are locked in now. There's no going back. We're besties. We're on the way to 20K, and I will see you all in my next video, and you better have your night routine down packed.